So guys, our tank video. I have these red mangrove seeds that will bud soon. The plants are looking a lot better now. I don't know what really changed other than like just time. I tested levels in the tank. Stuff is going down. It's still high ammonia just because it's still high ammonia. I'm doing water changes as I go on. But for now, everything looks like it's shaping up. So I got these red mangrove trees, roots. Can you move, please? Move back. Thank you. So these have to be like half in water, half out, which I didn't know because most of the time I saw them submerged, but only the big. I saw like the end time pictures of these guys, and these guys do get huge. But thankfully, I have these pots all over my tank, so I'm probably gonna try to do 2 of these per pot. These do get big, but these could dig into the substrate and we'll see if they grow. And then I can have the roots free falling in the water, no problem. So I'm gonna try to get that set up. As you can see, these guys look pretty nice, and they're from Amazon, which is surprising that I could get these on Amazon. I was gonna get them on eBay, but eBay seemed like super overpriced. So did Etsy, and then I don't know. I don't like doing anything on Etsy or eBay. The shipping just sounds insane. Some of the stuff is way overpriced, like crazy overpriced. Like, bro, why would I pay that for that? It did say these guys are chemical free. No pesticides, organic oil. So as you can see, this is the mangrove. That's the root right there. So these won't be too hard to put in here. I'm gonna just try to figure out a way to get these or wiggle them into the rocks so they stay in shape or in formation. And I still need a tripod, as you can see. But the tank is looking good. And for the most part, a lot of the tank is doing really good. So I'm probably gonna put this one to the side like this. Oh, but then it would kind of just, you know what, I'm gonna get a zip tie. And I feel like I could do something different. I know you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I'm just zip tying it to the longer life portion. That way I could hold the plant without any substrate. And this should do fine. I don't want to do it too tight because I don't want to break the root. I don't know how sensitive they are. They do feel pretty thick, so I have it on the side, and then the roots are gonna go straight in. And I think that'll work for now. These guys do get huge, and then eventually it should be able to support itself, and then obviously I could just take off those zip ties. But for now, we could do that. And we do have a lot of these actually. See, this one doesn't even have a root, so it's gonna have to start fresh. So I'm gonna get this one going. So I think it was a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it was supposed to be 6, but they gave me extra. I low-key didn't want that much, but we're just gonna plant them all anyway, see how it goes. So I'm probably gonna try to put 3 here, since I have a lot of space. And honestly, I wasn't expecting them to send me this much. It was an order of 6. So I'm gonna try to count them all. I already put 2, so this is 3. Oh, this one's huge. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 11. So we got way more than I bargained for, but some of these might not survive, so maybe that's why they sent so many. I'm gonna plant them all. We're gonna see how it goes. And if anything, I can move these around, and since I'm zip tying them to the caskets, I can always move that around as well. Shouldn't be a big deal. I mean, realistically, I could plant these in the tank, but I don't think the water's too high that the leaves are just gonna melt. Because I really think that these don't stick out if I stick it all the way in. No. Yeah, it doesn't go, so. I'm gonna just try to give them all the best chance I can right now. I don't have any root eaters, so I don't have to worry about this either. You know what? I actually might. I'm trying to think of something I could use. I don't have styrofoam. Actually, no, really, I don't have styrofoam. Styrofoam would have been so good for this, but unfortunately, we don't have any. I could maybe make a little statue for these guys, but I don't know if these things are gonna hold it down. So I can do something like this. Let me see. Alright, Frog, you gotta move, please. No, I don't think the idea is gonna work. Forget it. As I was going through it, I saw that like it didn't work out. This one's huge. I kind of want to tie it to the castle. I actually want to kind of move the castle as well. So let me do that. Let me move the castle. I could probably move the castle over here. Honestly, the castle is not in a nice spot anyway. Let me just take some of this stuff out. That's it. I moved a lot of rocks under the baskets, just so there's more like surface area for me to work with plants and stuff. And then I gotta find a better spot to decorate. I moved the moss because the moss seems like it's dying. Maybe it's too much ammonia, not enough light. I don't know. A lot of people tell me that it's impossible to kill moss, but yet I found a way to kill it, so I don't know. But it could just be there's too much ammonia in the tank and it's just overdoing it. I can't tell if moss bounced back or not, but I'm just waiting to see if it does. It doesn't look that bad, but then again, sometimes I look at it and it's not bright green anymore, so. Actually, I can maybe just move this over here instead of the castle. Only because if I tie the mangrove to the castle, the castle might end up just being a permanent thing. I just want to make sure I don't block too much light. So I think that'd be good. So I'll just move this from over there to over here. And then I'm gonna just plant these guys up. Actually, I don't know. I don't want to flip the phone because then I'll stuff the whole video, but I'm gonna just re-put most of these mangroves. I'm gonna put the huge one in. I really like this one. I want it facing the front too. I'm hoping these pop off, and however it grows, I'm gonna just work around it and move everything underneath it around. I know it's a lot of hair on the plants, but I got dogs, so it's pretty much impossible to get out the tank. I get as much as I can out every day, but it's like a daily thing for me. It's not like a. So yeah, I can tell you like that. Those roots in the water. The water feels a little cold, so I'm gonna increase my temperature on my heater. I turned it down a little bit because the higher your temperature, the more your ammonia the competition goes up. But it feels a little too cold. I don't like it. Let me see my temperature. I don't think my thermostat is off too. I don't really like this one. I'm not gonna turn up a lot, just a little bit. See what I'm working with. It just feels a little cold to the touch. Do we need a zip tie for this? I could use one more. As you can see, the pothos is growing a lot, and the other ones are taking off as well. So the only problem with this one is kind of leaning downwards, so I have to find a way to pick it up. I might just turn that around, like the whole root system. The longest the pothos is growing, that means the nitrates are getting eaten. And hopefully these mangroves do really well in this tank. I am just hoping. Not gonna put it too tight. Kind of glad they I'm glad they gave me some extras. Cause I was kind of nervous I was gonna mess these up the first time I got them. Trying to figure out when I want to put this one at. I do kind of want to just put one over here. There's not a lot of light, but I could kind of fit this guy over here. Now these don't grow fast, so we won't see results for a long time, but hopefully it will look nice over a while. I'm actually put one on the castle, just see how that one goes. It did say spread them out, but unfortunately they sent me so many. I don't really have enough spaces to spread them out, so I'm gonna just try out some other places. So I'm gonna tie this one to the castle, and hopefully that works out. Probably tie two to the castle, to be honest. And then I'm gonna cut these so they don't harm the fish. Got one more. Actually, we got like 4 more, but. Like, I'm trying to think of a way I could get this like hanging. I don't want to overdo it on one side, but I don't have enough space. So I'm gonna try it right here. This water seems cold. I'm gonna turn on the temperature. So I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 more. I got a huge one. Trying to think if I could get this one to get to the bottom without. I mean, it's like it's just about the bottom, so I might put this one submerged. Because it's like right there. But when I do my water change, I am in the middle of water change. I took the water down, but take it up. So it will be fully submerged. So I don't want to do that. I mean, but this one seems so good, I might submerge it. I mean, I have a lot of extras, so I'm willing to risk just one. Get it right there in the middle. I got one plant that's dying. I'm just trying to take it out. Yeah. Seems like I couldn't get the roots in. Alright, I got 3 small ones. So also got a paper that said it came from And these are considered seeds, so just take the seeds out of the plastic bag. There's no need to clean them, rinse them, separate the seeds from each other. Be careful not to break the roots on top. Separate the seeds from each other, blah blah blah. Don't pay attention to the color. The color looks nice anyway. The seeds need to be half in water, half out of water. How are you going to achieve this? Well, you will need a styrofoam, the lid of a fish box, or any other piece of styrofoam will do. Alright, for seeds to grow, start building more roots and seeds. It can take several weeks. You need to put light with them. I mean, I'm doing everything they saying except for the styrofoam. And pretty much I'm doing with I'm doing the same thing, half water, half out, and then I probably could have put them deeper in water, but I'm doing a water change, so the level's gonna go up. And probably honestly, I would need a lot of styrofoam for 8 of these, and I probably don't want to do that, to be honest. It looks a little ugly. But as long as I get these half in water, I should be good. And like I said, I have no root eaters in here, so the roots should be fine. And they need about 12 hours of light a day, which is real easy for me considering I have lights on 24/7. Well, I have full spectrum on for like majority of the day, but then when I go to bed, I have just either all yellow or all purple and blue, just because it's easier to sleep with, because my bed is like right next to this thing. I got 2 more. I'm probably gonna put this guy. Actually, I'm gonna put the other one by the castle. We may have to keep this one a little higher. There we go. That looks way better. I'm actually gonna move this one now. Oh, I can't have the pump connected to it. I mean, that's fine. We got one more left. I don't know where to put this guy. I could put him. I don't want more on the castle. I got 2 over there. I really want one in this middle spot, but there's nothing to like. I have nothing to hook it on really. We have 1 submerged. But I feel like I could kind of make a structure to like keep it up. So let me try doing that. So maybe I could just do this. Oh, let me put this light up for a second. There we go. Put this up. We'll put this right here. This right here. Ugh. No, I don't think that's gonna work. Let me try to find something that floats so I could try the styrofoam trick. Actually. I think that works. So this is actually not styrofoam, it's the Flue Valve foam cartridge. This is the extra one I have, so I'm gonna just use it like this. It should be alright. I'm just wondering if this second piece will sink it, because this one's huge. Well, it's not huge, but it's like, you know, it's bigger. Well, this hole needs to be a lot bigger. So that's how I got all the mangroves in so far. So we got 1, 2. I got those 2 there. I got 2 in the castle, and everyone else is strapped to the bins. I'm gonna try to put those a little deeper because it had half water, half out. I just don't want them like sink, you know, because they're like perfectly aligned. I just want to put these a little deeper. Okay, and that's how we have it. And hopefully that floats. I don't know if it's gonna absorb too much water and then start sinking. But it's also like an extra piece of filtration in the tank, so I can kind of squeeze it out. And this is like a temporary thing for them, I think, because once they start rooting and they get long enough, you could plant them straight into substrate and they're sticking out of the water. So I just gotta wait until then. And one of them's already there. I just need a couple more inches. But once I get to the point I could do that, I could take them out. So I'm pretty sure you want this part of the plant not in the water, because this is where the leaves buds. Everything else should be in water, or at least close to it. And then I'm probably gonna get more, or I don't want to get more of these because they kind of take up a lot of the surface, and it kind of like it might kill a lot of shit. You see, now I have the moss covered. It still has light, but doesn't have a lot of light. So I now have to move the moss over, but we'll see what happens. So that's it for that. I gotta do my water change, and then I should be done with everything today. This tank is going on pretty nicely. I turned on the filters to get filtration. I threw that in there just so they could eat off of it a little bit, because I saw some bladder snails in here. But we have a large colony of corapods. They look pretty safe. I've been putting them in my tank little by little, and none of them have been able to survive in the tank because all the fish are eating them instantly. But I'm gonna wait till I could get a good amount of these guys going. It doesn't look like it's too many, but once I turn this off, you'll see them all at the surface, and it's a huge amount, like crazy amount of them. I kind of lucked out on the corapods, to be honest, because I just randomly got leaves, and magically there were corapods. I am gonna probably tomorrow I might go on an outdoor adventure and get some more leaves, because I haven't put like new leaves in there. I used the old stuff, so I'll probably gonna get some new stuff and then just toss it in there, see how it does. I am gonna water change that to clear up the water, but usually this I'm only doing water changes, and then it should naturally filtrate itself. So well, that's it for this video. I was just planting the red mangrove plants. No big change in the plant in the pond, ammonia nitrate wise. It is lower, it's getting lower, but the filter is just not biologically ready. I know this is blue, but the ammonia was like a lighter green than it used to be. It used to be dark green, like 5.0. Now it's like 4.5. It's like hitting 4.2 ish. But for those of you that don't know, if you leave your liquid inside the cap for too long, it changes. The color just gets worse and worse. So blue is a nightmare. If your tank is ammonia is blue, then all your fish should be dead. I don't have blue ammonia. I just left the liquid in here for so long, so I kind of one day actually confused myself, because I did my ammonia test. I was like, all right, I don't want to see a wait for it. I'm gonna go take a bath. It came back and it was blue. I was like, holy shit, how did my ammonia go up? But I did some little research, and it's just if you keep the chemical that tells you is ammonia in there too long, it will go darker in color. and you get like a false reading. So you want to do all your readings instant. Right after that 5 minutes, boom, that's your ammonia. I don't want to like go overdo it. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. This should be my video. I might do a video tomorrow with this tank, just like dropping some leaves and seeing what we get. I might try to get some bladder snails, just like collect a couple and put them in there. Get a bladder snail collection. I know they're considered a pest snail, but I think it'll be fun to have them in there and feed them. We'll see how all these guys do. It's gonna take about 6 weeks to see if they're really doing really well. Let me know if you guys have red mangrove and what tips you have. I think this is gonna work out way better because I could just snap the zip ties once they get big enough and calm them down. I mean, that works out too. I just didn't want like 10 of those floating around in the tank. And I actually didn't want this many mangroves, but like I said, these guys might die, they might survive. We'll see who wins. Honestly, all I need is 2 of these guys to live, and then I'm satisfied. They're all super nice quality. I got them all from Amazon. They sent extra. Appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. If you want the Amazon link to where I got these, I'll send it to you. Just comment down below, and I'll put the link there. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna get out of here. Peace out.